We're discussing The Square. Too much plot.
Dionanda.
Yes. I was reminded a lot about Coen Brothers movie. This is like Blood Simple.
This is like two Coen Brothers movies.
It is. There's a lot of stuff going on, and it's all about little schemes that go out of control, and springs fall off, and people get accidentally murdered.
I think it's well made, well acted, well shot.
It's ugly, but I didn't see them
ugly.
I don't know that it matters.
No, I'll go back to. I'm going to double up on Chris. The ugliness isn't the fact that, if the compositions and they were fine. It was all shot in 16 and blown up to scope. Is
that why it looks the way it looks?
The film looked ugly. It was just very surfacey and very grainy.
None of that matters though, because the script is dope.
You think?
I thought it was a fun story.
I
agree with John. Too much plot.
It was just another one of those, put this in the bin with, I don't know,
Blood Simple,
Good Gems, and I know we've watched a couple others, where it's just dumb people making mistake after mistake, and they compound and get everything just snowballs and gets worse.
It just gets worse and worse and worse.
And everybody died.
Right.
But the thing about Uncut Gems, as opposed to this movie, is that Uncut Gems is an arrow. It is straight through. Like there's shit that's happening in the periphery of that movie, but that movie is specifically about one guy who doesn't know when to fucking stop, and it just goes the entire time. This movie meanders in and out of several plots, and never really stays in any of them long enough. Like, and I'm not going to sit here and say that.
Yeah, you're
I'm not
right.
going to sit here and say this is a bad movie.
No, I'm not either.
I do not think it's a bad movie, and I largely enjoyed it.
Yep.
But the entire time that I was watching it, I was thinking, just cut one of these plot threads off.
Right.
Just get rid of one of them.
The fact that he was also being blackmailed for the kickbacks while he was trying to cover up
the blackmail
arson that turned into a murder.
Yeah,
it's too much. It's too many.
The blackmail guy.
There's the love affair in the middle. That's the biggest
love affair.
That's the big one.
Yeah, the wife
and they're trying to get away.
The wife sees them come out of the bathroom together at the party, but nothing is ever made out of that because there's no fucking time because there's so much other.
That's true. That would be like one thread too many to have the wife actually get even remotely involved in what her husband might be up to.
This is a movie where
barely in this movie.
This is that's another problem. He's out till 11, 12 at night, and he what's his wife think he's doing?
He's a busy executive. Yes.
Well, I had seen this before, but I actually did want this. I did want that this time. When they go and they talk in front of the fridge. By the way, that's a cool little technique to have, or just a little moment where the little girl was there the whole time and listening to them, and she's playing hide and seek. Yeah, a nice little. That
was well plotted.
Bliss right here.
But yeah. When the wife comes out and stands next to him at the party, I did want something there. I wanted a little like. What the fuck? Where we're I missed. I think in real life she would have done something, said something. They would have had a demeanor. He would have said something.
Also, the whole idea about the mistress bringing that big old bag of cash that he's got so much more. He's up to bad stuff. We could take this and run away together. The whole idea about running away together. Why is this always in movies? It doesn't. It's nothing. It's like it feels like a trail off at that point because when the two characters were cheating or trying to get away from their thing, we just run off together. It's like it never works. Right?
It never works.
You can't do that
especially especially after the mother-in-law dies.
Yeah,
it's like what the fuck do you think is going to happen?
Exactly.
Like, the two of you just up and disappear right after the house gets burned down and the mother-in-law dies.
And they're actively planning to do this.
I know.
Right. You are the number one
and it's
suspect.
Christmas time the whole time, which is weird.
And in summer, yeah.
It's summer, yeah.
It's Christmas time the whole time. It's Christmas time the whole time, and it's not a Shane Black movie, which is even more confusing.
That's true.
So I don't want to harp on the too much plot thing, but I'm going to say one last thing about it, and then I'm going to shut up. Ray goes to the construction site after hours 2 times. Yes. 2 times there's a confrontation. 2 times he gets into a fight, which ends in the accidental death of somebody else.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Twice.
Yes. The car chase was pretty exciting.
Actually, that was really good. I enjoyed that.
I'm not saying either one was staged, although I think the impaling of Leonard was very convenient and screenplay-like. Just like, he fell and got impaled suddenly.
Well, and then wait a minute. I think you could theoretically survive, though. I guess
I think maybe you could. I was thinking that too, Chris.
I thought he would have to get a shovel and hit him.
I thought the repetition of him going to the side after the thing and actually people end up dying every time he does it got to be almost funny after a while.
Yeah,
it's like
death.
But I mean, another movie would be about him. Another movie would be that scene where he kills Leonard and throws the motorcycle and the body into the pit and then covers it with the backhoe.
Yeah.
That's the thing that the whole movie is about, and him worrying that other people are going to find out or dig it up or whatever.
Right.
But it was just like a fifth or a
Yeah.
eighth of this movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
But it does. I mean, it's a good.
And
hook
then there's
when
a baby in the car.
Oh
That
shit!
that was weird.
that was
That
really
was
good.
crazy.
I dug that. That was really well done.
That was almost too much for
I'll
me.
tell you, the moment where the movie had me the most was pretty early on, and it's when they're all at the boat parade, and he's frantically calling Billy, the arsonist, to call it off, and he can't.
Yeah.
And his battery's dying, and they're looking across the crowd at each other. That my heart was in my throat. I actually had to get up and walk away for a minute. I was so nervous.
Well, and I love that. I think a lesser movie too wouldn't have that scene where Joel Edgerton is about to leave and she runs out and says, "He called." Because it's like,
Yes.
finally she admits it. You know, he gives her that.
That was
chance.
good. That was good.
Yeah, it was good, and it was too little, too late, of course. But it was like she finally came. You know,
Yeah, but she's simple. You know what I mean? She couldn't.
But he gave her so many chances, and she was too afraid. It's very realistic. It's very realistic.
It felt realistic. It felt there's a little bit of class going on here. You know, like the kind of the trailer trash versus like people are successful kind of thing going on. A little back and
trailer
forth
trash versus
also, but he's very like working class.
Wait, who's
I just want to say Billy and Lily. Like, okay.
But even Ray, he's kind of. I mean, he's not like he's like working class. He's a
people live in
foreman,
Mars.
but he's like
He's
not.
a foreman.
Yeah, he's
Also,
just a foreman. He's not. No one is rich in this movie. The criminals are the most rich, and they're the criminals. Like, you know.
Yeah, but it definitely feels like Ray lives on the good side of town.
He does.
Yes,
Like,
he lives on the
Well,
good
he
side
owns
of
a
town.
company. He's building something. He's going to be wealthy.
But he's
doesn't own the
not
company.
like rich.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
He belongs to the fucking old guy
No,
who
he's
was
petty
catches the
bourgeois.
scammer.
Who shows up at the end and says, "You look like a deer in the headlights." It's like that guy has looked like a deer in the headlights from frame one.
Yeah.
I never thought he was going to get away with anything.
In fact,
what a
like
great face.
Yeah, the thing is that he's petty bourgeois. He's a local success story.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, it figures that he would latch on to what's his name's girlfriend as his mistress or wife. Is it wife? I don't know if they're married.
Wife.
I think they're
Because
married.
she is like probably the
Carla.
hottest girl in town, and so if he gets success, it's like we're going to hang out together. And it was one of the situations where she was so good looking, and he was kind of like this big beefy, slab guy. And it's like, what are these people doing together? Kind of thing. That happens a lot.
They probably met in high school.
Probably.
Yeah,
probably.
that's. I mean, I was going to say my high school
the
girlfriend
rugby guy
looked just like her.
But also that she was not just good looking; she was also very reasonable and smart. And it's like,
I don't think she was.
She was also greedy. She, at the one point, you can't wave that much money in front of somebody and decide that they can't do anything about it.
I don't think anyone in this movie is smart except for the guy who owns the construction company.
Yeah,
He's smart.
Yeah,
Because,
he
everyone
is.
else in this
And the end of this
everyone else in this
movie
movie is dumb as shit.
we've all seen what happens at the end of this movie, but I felt this movie did it particularly well.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Still made you jump. You know what I mean? Like
I jumped.
Yep.
Well, the final ending was boy,
shit.
that was rough.
It was rough.
And the thing is, it played out to
That's the sound.
That fade to black ending. That was just beautifully done. Because what's going on.
I didn't know that specifically was coming, but I knew a version of that was coming.
Yeah, there's no way. Somebody's got to die. One of these two idiots has got to die.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But they just did it well. Like it's like,
I
have you seen that before? Sure. Have you seen it that effectively done? Not often.
No, I thought that was
I
pretty good.
kind of hoped it was going to be an everybody dies. Like
Yeah,
the
that would've been
shootout happens, and then it's just all four of them laying dead in the house.
Yeah.
like
A little Reservoir Dog.
Well,
thing.
if I was gonna run,
people catch strays, and then it's over.
Okay, I forget.
True Romance thing.
You want to play the film out past the fade to black. It's like, Billy's going to go out there, and he has a bag of money, but he's also been shot, so he can't get very far.
Right.
So have to check into a hospital or bleed out. So that's
it's the end of No Country
one thing.
almost, right?
Yeah, our protagonist. I forgot his name.
Ray.
Ray is out running around the middle of the road. He might get away for a while, but when the police get there and see all these bodies laying around,
Oh yeah.
He had an opportunity to get in his car and drive away, and he just decided to walk down the street. So he's just waiting.
I think that dude privately wishing someone would run him over and put him out of his misery.
Yeah. So really, nobody in this film gets away with anything. It's it's like eventually it happens past the credits. But
the boss is probably going to get away with whatever the fuck they were doing to the guy who was
the concrete guy
blackmailing.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
okay,
that guy's going in the next concrete pour.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And the boss is smart enough to cover his tracks in his ass. He does.
Yeah. No, the body. Right. The owner was actually,
and he takes the money.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He takes the money from Ray too. He's like, no, this is mine. You stole this from me, and now we're gonna dump this motherfucker in the pit. Like,
I also did
very practical though. He's like, don't embezzle from me anymore.
I also did like the scene where he was.
No, I'm gonna fuck you worse.
He goes to that one worker's house and he sees the generator through the window, and then when he looks up at the guy's like staring at him. That was good.
That was good.
I guess I hear you guys on the plot thing, and sure, they could have got rid of one or two of these, but they all kind of connect.
They do. I thought
at the end of the day, I was like, oh, this is one of those movies where everybody in this is kind of like an unredeemable piece of shit or not important, and it just got darker and darker and darker, and the ending is pretty fucking dark, and I enjoyed it on that level. Like throw this, like I said, throw this in the bin with I don't know, Blood Simple, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I know we've seen other movies like this where it's just dumb people committing stupid crimes that if they thought about it for more than 5 minutes, maybe they wouldn't have done it.
It's people committing small crimes that balloon out of control.
Yeah. Individually, these are all just like shit. You know, if I thought about that for 5 minutes, maybe I would have zigged and said this, and then they just compound.
Yeah.
So you get the thing by the end, and it's like there's no.
But that's the way. The way most shit like this works.
True.
Like most people get killed over $5.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. These are all people
or their girlfriend's cheating or something like that. It's like it's
right.
And that's the thing. That's the difference between the boss and
how
our
much
main
money
character.
do we think is in that bag? Did they ever say like what? How much money is in that bag?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they ever said.
They never say. She throws what looks like maybe $8,000 on the bed.
So we think maybe there's $100,000 in there.
Australian.
$100,000. $100,000 Australian.
This is not life-changing money, you idiots.
$100,000 dues is
dues. That's right.
Is like
this is not going to change your life, you dumb shit.
Like,
is it enough?
It's probably more than that though, because wasn't he scamming? Or when he asked that guy for an advance, it was like $40,000.
Well, maybe they were thinking.
Right.
So probably in that bag is at least $500,000.
Well, you know what? If they're thinking about running away, they could run away.
No, it's not a lot of money for like change your life, but
no.
They
it's probably not worth all the trouble you're in.
No, the couple.
It's not worth burning down someone's fucking house, dude.
No,
like
with their mom in it.
With their mom. Yeah. Again, that was just like, oh, this movie is willing to go there. They just set this guy's mother on fire in a house, like
by accident.
It was an accident. It's just the thing is that's the unintended thing about this Coen Brothers style.
Yes,
film.
it's very Coen Brothers.
Yeah, and it's
like
unintended things happen all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe the couple was trying to they're gonna run off together and run off to Darwin and go into the jungle and they would find us because it's a great.
They were going to go on walkabout.
Yeah, exactly. Or go on walkabout or something.
Also,
we're going to go live by the big mountain.
Yes, exactly.
Have we seen Edgerton and other things on this show? I couldn't remember, but
but he was good.
I like him in a lot of other things.
We saw him in something because I drunkenly professed my undying love for Joel Edgerton. At some point.
Wasn't he in the
Warrior?
Cave Rescue
The great fucking movie.
Warrior is fucking incredible.
Wasn't he in the Cave Rescue movie?
Yes, that's what he was. Yes, he was he was the guy that came in and drugged them or like knocked them out.
Yeah, that's right.
He was amazing in that.
Which is an amazing part.
Was Warrior one of our picks?
Not yet.
No,
it's on my list.
He was again. This was like around the time he was going to be
him and Tom Hardy
in one of the Star Wars movies too.
It was the same people.
Uncle Owen. He's becoming a big thing in Australia at that point. And this was his brother's movie, right?
Yeah, that's his brother's movie.
Yeah.
So his brother is a director. His brother actually made one of the biggest, like most famous short films maybe ever. It's called Spider. You guys should. I highly recommend it. It's just a short. You can find it on YouTube.
Okay.
It's just called Spider. It's fucking phenomenal.
Because Australia has terrible spiders, right?
I don't know. It's just, and it's not long either. I
They
think
do.
I think it's
That
like
is true, they
5 to
do.
8 minutes.
They do.
It's very short,
Yeah.
but it's so effective and so good. And his brother went on, of course, to do this, and then Mr. In Between, which I think is his best work. But yeah, I
I'm
just
the only
like the
other
Edgerton.
person here is watch Mr. In Between. It's great.
Yeah, I really recommend everyone watch Mr. In Between.
Okay.
Chris, it's right up your alley if you haven't seen Mr. In Between.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's on
yeah,
Hulu.
definitely.
Anyway,
We'll see it in
It's
6
on
weeks when you pick
theft.
it.
but I'll let Jim have his corner before I
By all means, Jim.
closing thoughts.
I've already said everything I was going to say about it.
Which was nothing.
Every week you just get more wise, man. I love it.
Nothing, no
Did you
chuckle
actually
on
say
this one,
anything?
Jim. Nothing.
He does. He
Nothing
gets
jumped
more
out.
he gets more
Where's your
Solomonic.
thumb, Jim?
What's that?
Where's your thumb?
Are we doing thumbs?
No, I'm
Are
just
we doing
asking him
thumbs?
because he has nothing to say, so I'm just curious where he's going to come in on it.
My thumb doesn't exist.
He, like I said, again,
did.
he's just like he's Zen master of the yelling about movies.
What is the trick where you do the
Colon of a
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe we should do the thumbs because
I
everyone's doing
think-
the disappearing thumb.
Well,
thing
I
right now.
remember this. I only saw this once before.
Yes.
I remember liking it. Yeah, I remember getting a Coen Brother vibe, and I like the Edgertons very much, especially Joel. And I thought there were some fun, dark moments in this. I liked all the actors, and also, I mean, I'm just a sucker for like a good, fucking nasty Aussie mullet. So
Yeah, true. All the, this,
Yeah.
I was entertained. It took a while. There's a lot of plot to get in the way of that story, but the ending was it paid it off. I thought
the ending is a shocker.
yeah, it is. It's
It
good
is a
stuff.
very Australian film.
Very Australian film. Very.
And I don't
So-
just
It's
mean
a-
that in
A lot
like,
of
the
cars
actors
I
and
don't
stuff like that.
recognize.
Well, I saw this around the time they
So
actually
many
made it.
cars I don't
He
recognize.
drove a Holden Monaro. You know Holden Monaro. Those
They,
it's like
Oh, sure.
There's another very good,
I do
very
like
good.
when he's like, "Don't park your ute here."
yes.
There's another very good Australian film around the same time that they actually made a TV show out of, and it's been on my short list, and maybe I should have chose that one. But it's called Animal Kingdom,
Oh yeah.
and Joel
Oh, I-
Edgerton is also in that, and Ben
A lot
Mendelsohn
of people are.
Oh,
is
no,
the heavy
shit.
in that.
Okay, you sold me on that one.
And Guy Pearce, I think, plays a cop.
Oh my
in that.
God.
And
No,
it's super good.
Alright.
It's super
There's
good.
7 people in Australia, and all
Yeah.
of them are
Wait.
actors.
It's just like in Norway, dude. It's the same thing.
That's why Margot Robbie had to leave. She had like, okay, too many actors. I got to go to America now, and so she left. Right.
Mhm.
All right, this is it. Show thumbs.
Well, and Guy Pearce got banished back to Australia by the
That's
movie
right.
industry.
All right, there we go. Thumbs up.
By the what?
I enjoyed
I was
it.
entertained. I was
industry.
entertained. It was like that's nothing much more to say.
How much
oh.
darker can
Oh,
we
Jim,
go?
you're really going
He's-
nihilist, man. Look at this
Jim
guy.
didn't see it.
I
Jim
have
didn't
no
watch it.
thumbs, and I must scream.
See,
What-
Jim
What he said.
didn't
Jim
see
didn't
it.
watch
That's
it.
why. That's okay.
Oh, Jim didn't see it. That's good though. I have to remember that for not seeing it. You put the fist up. I like that.
That's all right. I don't think John watched
I
the movie last
exist.
week.
I have no opinion,
not.
but I exist.